prefer blind rallying, but I think blind rallying in Ireland is a thing of the past, really. And I think this is the only thing the organisers can do now to make it reasonably fair and to get cross-channel competition.
You've been here for the last 3 days having a look round.
Yes.
What do you think of the roads?
Similar to Isle of Man. Maybe more bumpy and faster some state.
Are the bumps going to suit the Toyota?
I don't know. Let's see now. We have set up a little bit harder now than before. Maybe it's okay, but we don't know yet. This is the problem. We practice in normal speed, in the standard car and standard speeding. And now we're coming maybe 100 miles faster. That is the problem.
Belfast City Hall is the venue for the start. First away is Sweden's Per Eklund in his Toyota Celica. At number 2, it's John Coyne, Irish Tarmac Championship leader. While the third car away is the British National Championship leader, Malcolm Patrick. The remote country lanes used for this event are usually narrow, often bumpy and very, very fast. Per Eklund, who has competed here before, knows exactly what to expect. Dubliner John Coyne has been enjoying a good season with his Talbot Sunbeam Lotus, and after going off the road for a short time at the start of this high-pressure 21.5-hour event, he's surging back strongly in pursuit of the leaders. Malcolm Patrick in his Opel Ascona 400, already experiencing trouble with his intercom, is holding third place. While Ger Buckley, driving a similar car, is somewhat inexperienced in the use of pace notes, and in consequence is well down the field. Initially excluded from the rally, John Lyons has been allowed to start pending an appeal, but he's off the pace and decides to retire after only 2 stages. Another early retirement is Cyril Bolton's X-Works Triumph TR7. While Ireland's most spectacular rally driver of the moment, Austin McHale, has put his Vauxhall Chevette into a splendid second place. And he's really making his mark. And he's not the only one, for even outside the top 10, the battle for positions on these typically narrow and bumpy Irish roads is hotting up. As dusk settles over the Mourne Mountains, it's Bertie Fisher and his Ford Escort who has established an impressive lead. Chased hard by Austin McHale's Chevette. John Coyne has now fought his way up to third. And Eklund's Toyota holds fourth place. Ger Buckley searches for grip and traction. And John Morton entertains the crowds. Dawn outside Omagh. In the bright morning sunshine, Bertie Fisher still leads, but only by a scant few seconds after a major suspension failure during the night almost dropped him into the hands of his pursuers. After replacing a front strut at Enniskillen, he's once more setting a cracking pace and again pulling away from the rest of the field with some fine driving. John Coyne's splendid bid for the lead is destined for disaster. Trying just a fraction too hard, he's about to get the Sunbeam out of phase on some tricky sweeps and dips and rolls his car spectacularly out of the rally. With experienced co-driver Terry Harriman reading the pace notes, Ian Cathcart's Opel Ascona 400 is now in second place, albeit almost 2 minutes down on Fisher. And Eklund, despite losing second place as a result of a heavy landing, which forced a sump guard bolt through the sump itself, is now third overall, and the impressive Toyota is once more beginning to pressure the Opel. Dubliner Brendan Fagan's battered Chevette soldiers on in fifth place after a night spent coping with persistent electrical trouble, clutch maladies, and a number of close encounters with Irish hedgerows. Malcolm Patrick, now fourth, is losing power from a broken exhaust manifold despite repeated welding attempts at every service halt. And Austin McHale, who overnight had to stop to change a puncture and then suffered the indignity of losing the newly replaced wheel and tyre as they parted company from the car, is battling on gamely, though temporarily relegated to running among the lower half of the top 10. But the sun is out and it's a lovely day for rallying. As the rally heads north for its final high-speed phase over the Antrim Plateau, Bertie Fisher, who ran out of practice time up here, is firmly in control. The red Escort still immaculate.
Eklund took 20 seconds off us on the last stage, which we thought was about right for driving it blind, you know. But we still have 2 minutes and 5 seconds lead, so, you know, we're still happy enough with 7 miles, 8 miles of stages to do. I think we can probably soldier through if we don't have any problems.
Get it to the end all right. Yeah. But that's very interesting, isn't it? I mean, it shows the difference between pace notes and no pace, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I think we showed the difference last night as well with maybe having spent more time on the night sections and concentrating on those. We seem to make a bit of time.
Reveling in the final high-speed miles of this superbly organised event, Bertie Fisher's Escort reels off the remaining distance. Eklund, through to second place, is now poised to complete a satisfactory outing in the Toyota Celica. And Ian Cathcart in his PR Riley-sponsored Opel is in the unusual position for an Irishman of having to acclimatise himself to tarmac driving, but he seems safe in third place. Malcolm Patrick's broken exhaust manifold and attendant fuel vaporization problems with the Opel Ascona leave him fourth. While Brendan Fagan's trail of disasters, which now include an inoperative starter motor and continuing electrical trouble, have nevertheless failed to stop his Vauxhall Chevette. Spectacular to the end, the hard-charging Austin McHale has worked his way back to sixth place after some inspired driving in his Chevette. And so, Bertie Fisher moves remorselessly on towards his first international rally victory. Eklund's oil leak has been plugged by a rag and a lengthy service halt. And Ian Cathcart seems to have got his racing lines perfectly sorted out now. Malcolm Patrick concentrates on nursing his sick engine towards the finish. While 2 Vauxhalls follow 2 Opels home. The irrepressible Austin McHale in sixth place. For Bertie Fisher, who has long felt that Irish rallying needed legal pace notes to broaden its appeal and cut down local advantages, this is a fine reward for a perfect drive. And the Lord Mayor seems happy to share in his success.